Hello Gemini, this is the Tarot Queen Jamila, and I'm here to do your November 2016 Archangel Raphael Love Healing reading. So this will be for all Gemini relationships in general, usually couples. So, whether or not you call yourself twin flames, soulmates, married couples, just whatever type of relationship you're in, this is just in general. So this will be for healing, whatever it is that you might be going through, where you need some healing. So it will be centered around for twin flames, but, a lot of people don't really know much about the twin flame thing. So that's why I said in general. So I'm just going to call to the spirits for the Gemini. All right, show me what is Gemini's ability to heal, to self-heal the relationship. And we'll look at what's blocking it, what blockages that might be there. So what's slowing you down, and then you'll get advice and an outcome. All right, and so the outcome is kind of like, outcome for, if you take the advice. So we'll just kind of play it by ear, see what happens with that. By the way, I do want to offer you guys, the people that are having some issues, that are dealing with pain, that's why I have my moonstones here with my angel totem. And then also my spirit animal, this moth right here, or spirit insect, or it's an animal totem. Or whatever, animal symbolism. But anyway, so the moth represents vulnerability and determination, concealment, attraction, subtlety, intuition, and faith. So he's normally on my altar, but he just called to me and wanted to be a part of the readings for whatever reason. So anyway, I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more for the Geminis. And this is going to be for November 2016. All right. And Archangel Raphael is definitely here giving guidance. So I didn't really necessarily have to call him because he's been here a lot. So, and so anyway, but that is who is going to be sort of like I don't want to say significator, but a spirit guide for this reading. Okay. And this is actually a Archangel Raphael healing tarot spread that I actually found. So, you got a couple of court cards. So, Gemini, I can see that your ability to self-heal. You've got the Emperor, but I feel as though with the Emperor, I feel as though you make really, really rash decisions with this Eight of Wands coming up right here, with as far as what. Now, again, within your relationship, because again, this is for love, and this can be for singles also, but whatever. The Emperor, I feel as though, Gemini, you use a lot of, like the Emperor himself comes through as a spirit guide. I feel as though you use masculine energy, and that makes a lot of sense because this is air, fire. The Emperor is actually fire or air energy. So I feel as though, with the Emperor's energy, though, I feel as though you're not necessarily stopping to see maybe what's going on with your partner. Now, this Eight of Wands, as far as like what's blocking communication, you're moving too fast. You are like really moving too fast, and also making, also not making very good decisions either when you're going that fast. Like you need to slow down a little bit, and so, for this to come up as a problem, this just means that, you've got some, possible confusion Or it's, I feel like it's something that I'm not saying about this particular card. It's something that I want to say about this card, but I can't get it out. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to that card. And with this, as far as communication, like this is the problem. This is the issue that you're having. And it's the Eight of Wands. So this is what crosses you. So I do feel as though you do have some very powerful energy to overcome. And, you know, it's so... But I feel as though you're not, oh my goodness, you're making hasty decisions. That's what it is. And also with the Eight of Wands, you might be pushing. I don't want to say might be. I would say you are definitely pushing very hard. You know, I can see that you're probably trying to move forward. But I feel as though making hasty decisions could possibly be an issue. And also... I feel like whoever you are involved with has probably told you that you're moving too fast for them. Okay, or maybe now if you're in an existing relationship, you can still have that energy to where you're just making hasty decisions, you're moving really fast, you're not really, you know, and I feel like there's a lot of confusion that is associated with that 8 because the energy is so fast, especially with it being a fire energy. So I feel like you're probably burning through money. You're probably, you know, just, you've got a lot of energy, you know, but I can feel the anxiety coming through, you know, your partner. Okay. So I can feel that. Now, what could be slowing down and what you need to avoid is the Ace of Wands. So this means that there's some sort of blockage in creativity for this to come up as an issue. Okay, so this has something to do with you know what, this is a need for a relationship to possibly be reassessed. And so I feel as though this is where you the relationship could be lacking the excitability. Okay. And it's just kind of like, you know, maybe there's some frustration because, you know, there could be some emotional barriers or something, especially with it being the Ace of Wands. So this is some sort of sexual repression, you know. Something having to do with not being able to connect sexually also with that could be a problem this month. You know, I'm not saying that's the whole thing, but maybe you're dealing with healing from that. There could be a existing problem possibly. And just looking at the Eight of Wands, you know, maybe you're just giving, you know, like these quickies or whatever, and you're not actually taking your time. So I feel like if you're a partner of a Gemini, because, you know, I mean, that's just what the spirit is telling me. And Raphael is telling me also, I guess he's kind of giving you some advice as far as, you know, with maybe moving too fast, you know, possibly in the bedroom, like it's lacking creativity. You know, that's a possibility with that, because this card right here, card number 3, is, you know, whatever it is that you're doing that is avoiding or slowing down healing within your relationship or slowing down progress or whatever. So, yeah. And what else was I going to say about that? So, like I was saying, if you're a Gemini partner and you're not another Gemini, or if you are a Gemini, just let me know if this is something that your partner has communicated with you, because, you know, I feel like maybe there's a lack of communication possibly, you know, of that. Like maybe somebody's not taking the time to actually sit down and communicate it. Now, what's going to help you is justice. I feel as though, you know, you're sort of avoiding, you're moving so fast because you're sort of avoiding you know, something that happened in the past. You know, or the spirits could be saying that, you know, this is a situation where, you know, you need to know that, you know, that I feel like justice is also where, you know, it's when you slow down and you use more logic. So the spirits are suggesting that you slow down and look at the situation logically, whatever it is, because justice is, it kind of brings in a little bit of negativity to where you might be dealing with a situation that needs to be weighed. This is some sort of, you know, either spiritual law or man's law. So feel as though the spirits are definitely saying to calm down, you know, think logically and be fair, because I feel like somebody is not just in, you know, just in general, just, you know, not actually, you know, I feel like this is where balance and fairness is needed. So whether or not it's coming from either side, you know, or maybe this is about learning the lesson of negative karma and what it produces. Okay. So, you know, maybe there's some sort of new beginning that is needed within the relationship, but maybe there's some sort of blockage because, you know, things are moving so fast. And I feel like this is possibly with the Gemini. You might be involved with another Gemini, maybe not another Gemini, but maybe maybe a Libra. Okay, so this might be another air sign combo, okay, or relationship. Also, the Emperor is also fire energy, so, you know. What's coming up next is this card, which is the King of Pentacles. What you need to heal, what you need to do. Another suggestion, you know, is about loyalty and respect and stability. I feel like with the air energy, and I feel like this is for the Gemini. I feel like this is for any air sign involved. General stability. Okay, you need to be stable. I feel like the reason why you're moving so fast and why you're making these hasty decisions is because of your air energy, and you might have some fire energy involved somehow in this situation. So I feel as though whether or not it's Gemini or the partner, you know, there needs to be some sort of balance and, you know, stability. I feel like things are sort of all over the place and sort of messy. You know, as indicated by the Justice card, there's some messiness in the past, you know. So the King of Pentacles is very stable. He is a very loyal husband or partner. He represents earth energy, okay, Virgo, Capricorn, or either Taurus. And so Virgo mainly because this sign representing the Virgin represents a very stable, loyal partner. So I feel as though Archangel Raphael wants you to know that, you know, you need to be more stable. You know, you need to also be more trustworthy. This is about trust, you know, and so with that King of Pentacles, let me just tell you more about him as far as, because I know that there was something else that I noticed about him. Okay. Also, this is about making sure that you follow traditions. You know, the King of Pentacles is all about family, tradition. Also, he's very sensual and just very deep and enduring, you know, very loyal again. Maybe even a little possessive. But, you know, I think that that energy is something to embrace because it can create stability in a relationship. Okay. Now, your outcome is the King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands comes in to represent, you know, just a lot of fire energy, you know, a lot of sexual energy. Okay. That can come out. Now, this is if the advice is followed, because I do feel as though there's a sexual problem. There's too many wands in here. You know, either somebody's coming too quick or not enough. That's what I see this reading as, okay? So I feel like you've been dealing with it. And if you agree, you know, just let me know. You can get a private reading, or either just, you know, leave a comment or whatever if I'm right or if I'm wrong about that. But this is, you know, there's a King of Wands represents very sexually charged energy, okay? All right, so I feel as though if you don't, you know, get it together, you know, and you know, kind of get enthusiastic, I feel as though there's not enough creativity, you know, in the bedroom. You know, I really do. I feel as though, because all of these wands, you know, and so I am going to throw one last outcome card for you. Again, the King of Wands is a very vibrant, charismatic, carries a lot of sexual energy, you know, definitely can put it down in the bedroom, you know, and he represents Kundalini energy. So this is if the advice is followed. Now, if the advice is not followed, okay, Gemini, Spirit, show me just a general outcome advice card. You know, maybe if or if not the advice is followed. Okay, so let's see here. You got the Three of Pentacles. So this represents a third party that your partner could possibly go ahead and hook up with from work. And I feel like, you know, they're kind of already, you're probably suspecting something with this Three of Pentacles, because the King of Wands, he will represent a secret lover of some sort. I feel like the Three of Pentacles represents an expansion of the relationship, or even some sort of triangle. Okay, I think that this is again in the Jane Lyle Lovers Tarot. The King of Wands comes in representing somebody that you could fall all over at work, you know, and I feel as though this person could become, you know, a part of the whole thing, and your partner may even introduce you to that person. So, you know, and these are the energies going into December. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that the energies have to be negative, but I feel as though later on down the line, if the advice is not followed, your partner could definitely fall into this person's arms and carry on maybe a short-term or long-term, you know, love affair with this person, because this person has a lot of penis energy, and this is female energy. So I feel like with a lot of you Gemini males, your spouse, you know, or whoever could, you know, I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble, but this person, I mean, it's hard. Look at how long that stick is. Okay, that's symbolic of this man having a large penis, a lot of sexual energy. Okay, and he is very, very proud of it. You know, it's something special about him. And he radiates a lot of sun energy, because this is related to the fire signs. So just be on the lookout, okay? That's going to conclude your reading for November. Again, if you want a personalized reading, you can contact me. The links to my contact info is in the video description box. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, okay? Also, to let you know, I do provide other spiritual services like love spells, reunions, sometimes separations, cleansings, banishings, and other stuff as well. So just contact me, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.